This video is going to show you if your printer needs a PW sensor. So the symptom is the printer can print, like I go load the paper, even you're going to see the printhead carriage going to move. And as soon as you load the paper, it's going to stop and show you error. We have take the duplexer out, and also we take the top off, clean the paper feed wheel in the middle, and also we checked the PE sensor. Now the printer is checking the PF scale and the speed. And after checking PF, it goes to the left and check the CR. And then right now it's measure the length of the printer, make sure it's okay. And now it's going to go over again and configure right now it's configuring APG. You can see the PF rod is spinning. It's spinning not because it's checking the page feed, but it's turning the APG lever. Okay, start printing. Slow motion, and pay attention to when it starts beeping. Now I'm going to feed the page, and now it's beeping. Most likely, when the paper feeds backwards after error, the paper gets trapped inside the duplexer. And I already, as I mentioned, I already checked the PE sensor. That's fine. When you have this problem, there's nothing wrong with duplexer. Lots of you thinking it went backwards. It's because something wrong with the duplexer. No, if your page keep flipping forward, it won't get trapped. So it's really hard to get the page out. 550. We're gonna naturally park the printhead carriage on the cabin station. By naturally, you can turn it on and it's resting there, or you can turn the printer off. When you do that, the printhead is locked into position. And then we're going to remove this top cover by removing the top two screws. Next, we're going to remove this cover. You can find the indentation there. Use a screwdriver to push in the tab, and the cover can be easily removed. On the left side, we're going to remove this cover for better access to the printhead. On the printhead, we're going to remove all the tubes. Now we're going to remove all the inks from the damper inside the printhead. We're going to remove the waste tank, and then we attach a tube to the outlet of the waste ink, and we draw a couple times until all the inks are out. It's very important to put a paper towel underneath because below it, that's your mainboard. You don't want no ink drip on the mainboard. We'll take those tubes out, removing two screws. For the clear tab, we're going to lift up and then bend forward and release the head, then pull the whole thing towards your right so the clear sheet can be removed. To put it back, you do the reverse. You insert from the right and drag it to the left. Okay, once it's locked, you bend this front and bend it down, insert that into the tab in the bottom, and then you insert to the two tabs on the top. 99% of the time you fry your mainboard as you don't put in a Ziploc bag. We're going to remove one screw from the rightmost damper. Alright, get a paper towel ready and fold it to a square that ready you can insert into the damper slot here. You can see that there's a vertical bar. So when you pull that bar towards you, you're going to hear a click. Once you hear the click, you can lift up and remove the damper, and the ink is going to flow right away. Insert. Push the towel towards the bottom and make sure it can soak up the ink if there's any outflow. You can see the computer did a pretty good job removing the ink. And then we just do one by one and roll the paper towel over and soak up the ink. Normally the printhead is a little bit tilted. There's more ink going to flow to the back. They leak from the two back screws there. So make sure that your spots are clean and there's no ink dripping out. So I did a pretty good job. They all dry. And now we just take a screwdriver and remove the 4 corner screws. Now underneath the printhead, you can see the page width sensor. Page width sensor is hiding underneath. All you need to do is get a replacement. You can see the new replacement is clean and ready to go. And we need to flip over, and we're going to install like this. Okay, let's see our guess was correct or not. We diagnose it as a PW sensor problem. Let's see. Wow. Okay. If I forgot how awesome I am, please remind me, okay? We just replace it, and now it's back to work. I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at bchtechnology.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers.